Hi! Have you guys ever noticed how you don't even need to know the person, but when you hear a name and it's associated with some kind of situation in which you're displeased, you immediately throw your body back and make fun of their name? Yeah, no, that's cool, that's fine. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see you on Monday. Bye. He cancel? As usual. What is his problem? What has he got on? Some appointment with some woman called Tracy? Oh, Tracy. Sorry, Tracy. It's strange, isn't it? Because you're like, oh, well, trust, if your name is Natalie, of course you're going to be a dickhead. He quoted you how much? 5,000. Let me have a look. That's ridiculous. Blah, 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 and have estimated the total cost to be $5,000. Yours sincerely, look forward to doing business with you, Oliver Sanders. I know, I never liked the name. And I realised that sometimes I just want to find out people's names so that I can mock them back. I'm just checking now, but I am afraid that I'm not going to be able to process that for you until Monday. Well, what do you mean you're not going to be able to get this done? I got told that I could get it delivered in 2 days. Madam, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not going to be able to process that. Who am I speaking to? My name's Marie. Well, Marie. I was definitely told that I could get this as soon as I ordered. And it's horrible because for some reason their name just becomes evil and you remember all the people with the same name who pissed you off in the past. Hey, how'd you go? Mate, all the books are borrowed out except for one, which I managed to get, thankfully, so I'm not dead, but the rest were all borrowed out to some girl called Amanda. Who borrows out all the books? Apparently people called Amanda. I knew an Amanda, she was a bitch. And it's just, oh, and you know what, this is something you can write for me in the comments, and I'll explain this in a moment. What's the one name that you could never ever name your child because of the association you draw from that name to a person, you know, who you've encountered throughout your life? Because I was talking to this woman recently, she had a baby, and I was like, oh wow, it's such a beautiful name, how did you come up with it? And she's like, oh, well, my husband and I, we ran through a few names and he wanted this name, but I went to a school with a woman with that name. It's just, she's horrible, I could never name my children that. And I realised that people just have such a strong association just with a name, with some character that they've encountered, you know, in the past. And I was wondering, do you guys have that? Is there some name that you could just never name your child? And if there is, write it down and tell me why. Tell me what they did to you. It has to be someone who you've known. Tell me what they did to you to make you feel like that. Because I was thinking about it, I could name my child, you know, after my childhood nemesis, and I'd never ever think about it. I could name my child after my sister, and I'd never think about my sister. I'd just be like, man, you poor bugger, you got all your mother's traits. And the baby would probably be like, oh, bugger, and her voice. Anyway, that is all. And what else? Oh, and thanks for the ratings in the last video, guys. I'm just stating facts. I'm not whining or anything, and I'm sure you won't be offended. You guys are pretty lazy in terms of ratings, and that's fine. But my last video got like 4,000 ratings, which was incredible. I have the sneaking suspicion it was because I said the phrase, tits and violence for the win. I don't know if I should be amused or if I should be offended, but anyway. I'm sorry about the 4-day gap, but I'll make another video in, at the most, 2 days. See you soon. And you'll be like, Lauren. Oh.